Hey, bonjour, it's Al. Working on the bus stuff. I just wanted to check in and a brief update. I'm at the office right now, so you can see my messy office here. How do we say? Maps on the wall. Thinking of traveling. Woohoo! And how about that? This is a GoPro camera, and it has, what do you call it, a parabolic lens? So everything looks bigger. It's a small office, believe me. And this is all the paperwork I'm still working on. I'm like a year behind on paperwork and got to get this stuff done. So I'm trying to balance time. So when I'm not doing the paperwork, or when I get crazy from paperwork, I go in back here and I got office, what do you call it, storage thing here. So in back here I sneak in back and work on something so I can, since it's been ice cold out this a while ago, and now it warmed up, but working on stuff for the bus. So I'm making, how do you call it, plate for switches. I got this nice aluminum that I was mentioning in one of the last videos, and had to buy I use a unibit. I was going to use a hole saw. I buggered it a little bit, but not too bad. I've still got some more drilling to do, and then we'll do some cuts. I don't have any fancy stuff like a Bridgeport or anything like that. I just use a jigsaw or whatever I got to use and make it work. But I wanted to show you something regarding heater that would be cool for the bus. They have the Chinese copy of the Webasto or Esperanza, I don't know how you say it, the heater, and it's a diesel air heater. I think they identify it on Amazon. This one's a 12 kilowatt and I don't know how that equates to BTUs, but this is what it is. We installed it yesterday just roughly to test it, and got it hooked up to this temporary tank of diesel fuel. I only put about a gallon in there. Today I ran it for 8 hours, and it's great. It's not a real high BTU, so our ambient air today was, I don't know, I started out at 42 degrees, I think. And within a matter of 2 hours, the uninsulated cab was up to 60 degrees. Just sitting here, not really any wind or anything, so it's not a huge thing, but it takes the chill off. I'm having a little challenge with the heater, the engine heater in here, and so this will help augment it, and we could leave it running all day if we pipe this into the fuel tank, the diesel fuel tank in this truck. It would be great. And it does not seem to use a lot of power. Close that. We'll go on the other side. We identified on the other, how do you call it? The battery power supply. It draws like nothing. The first maybe startup cycle has a glow plug. Once that gets up to temperature and it does its start cycle, the amperage draw is nominal. I have not measured it, but I've been watching voltage, and the voltage never dropped down to 12 volts. This is what I have for batteries. So 2 batteries. This vehicle has some of the fuel line is heated, so when you hit the start cycle to start the engine, it warms the fuel line. So it's really ideal. I'll light in here. There we go. And the sound is not too bad. My thought is buy another one of these for the bus and put it in the bunk room, and it would be, built in under the bunk, and of course the exhaust and stuff is outside. And then you're able to kind of just run one thing off battery, maintain a temperature, not bring it from, like 30 degrees to 70 degrees, but you're able to maintain a temperature in the bunk room of the bus and draw very little electricity off of the battery and very little fuel. This thing used like half a gallon, if that, in 8 hours, so it's pretty impressive fuel consumption and battery consumption. It's really pretty efficient. I'm amazed. They had a really good price on Amazon. I probably shouldn't say that because then the prices will change, right? And I see all different models and all different, how do you call, sellers, if you will, on Amazon of this product. And somebody else, I was seeing videos of comparisons to a man who had a Webasto in his Mack truck, and or Esperanza, I'm sorry, and you know, the castings were much better and certain things were better, but this functions, and for the price, it's pretty good. So this is great for a work truck. This door here, and so in the back of the work truck, there we go, got a light on here. It's a fiberglass roof, and so there's, you know, a lot of heat loss. I attempted to insulate the walls, and maybe we'll insulate the ceiling in here at some point, but you know, it's mostly for the winter, and it is a work truck, and we kind of leave the back open sometimes when we're working. It's hard to say. So maybe, maybe not, but it also deadened the sound significantly by adding some upholstery, because this was just a bare bones FedEx truck. Has a Mercedes 4-cylinder diesel and a 5-speed automatic Allison, and to me it's like, this is the work truck for me. Only I bought it used, and we're putting a lot of money in on repairs. But that heater is great. I think it's a great thing to consider. On the bus, for me, I'm eventually going to have a hydronic system that will use the engine coolant to circulate through, you know, coils and blow heat off the engine. And then when you're not running the engine, you have shut off a valve, and then you'll have a boiler that'll heat that coolant and use that to circulate and blow heat. Is my plan, but that's thousands of dollars away, and I haven't got that kind of dough. So this is a great thing to help warm it up while we're working on that plan, I guess you would say. So that's the scoop. Oh, look at that! I got a mirror there. How convenient. And anyway, that's the plan or the thought. God bless you guys. Have a great day, and we'll look for seeing you next time, and hopefully this helps somebody in their thought process of maybe getting some heat in their vehicle, whether it's a bus, a Sprinter van, step van, or half bus or whatever. It's a great setup, man, if you got diesel fuel. So have a great day. God bless. See you. Bye.